Polami, the final night before Ram Rajya begins from Ayodhya. It's a big night. I'm sure, very few are going to have any sleep in the city of Ayodhya because it truly is a new beginning in every possible sense. What are we going to see tonight in Ayodhya?
Well, to begin with, Shiv, we're right here at the Lata Chowk, and I'll ask my camera person Prem to just, come along with me, and we show you these pictures. These are people who are braving the cold of this winter evening here in Ayodhya to be all out because they do realize that the anticipation is thick in the air. Only a few hours from now, of course, the consecration ceremony is to take place, and you can see how decked up this entire chalk looks like, this roundabout looks like at this moment. See the number of people, the devotees who are gathered over here, completely excited and in anticipation of that moment. Of course, the rituals are continuing inside the temple. There were the morning rituals, and then there are the evening rituals as well. The idol was being bathed in medicinal herbs today, and that was part of the Anushtan. Again, those rituals that have been happening since the 16th here in Ayodhya. The final rituals are taking place at the moment, and as you can see, the colorful images here from this roundabout where people, there are a lot of restrictions, mind you, Shiv, in terms of, security, barricades, barriers, but these people, they are still braving all of that, dealing with UP cops and still trying to get as close to the temple as possible. It's down here from where, in fact, the Ram Janmabhoomi Dwar is, on the other side of that massive veena is which leads to, in fact, the Ram Janmabhoomi Sthan. And it's completely packed, as is this chalk where I'm standing right now. So these are people who I don't think will be moving anywhere tonight, just in anticipation of that moment which arrives tomorrow afternoon at 12:20.
Amazing, amazing pictures, and I can only imagine what that atmosphere is like. Totally electric. One has to be there to really experience it. Polami, right in the thick of it, with all the Ayodhya Vasis at Lata Chowk, all of them, in no mood to go home anytime soon. It's probably freezing cold there as well. Aishwarya is also with us. She's been bringing us sights and sounds of all the preparations. Ayodhya has never looked more beautiful. I can say that even without being there, Aishwarya, and you're there in the flesh, seeing it for yourself, soaking it all in. How does it feel to be there in the city of Ram the night before Ram Rajya begins, Aishwarya?
Well, Shiv, let me tell you one thing. When we sit afar, we actually think of what it might look like. We do understand people are really, really excited. But what actually devotion and faith is, you can only imagine once you see people. I've seen people crying, there were tears of joy, and they said that they could not believe it, that they are seeing such a grand temple in front of their eyes. And this, mind you, is just half the temple. When the entire complex will be ready, people cannot imagine what it will do for the city of Ayodhya. We have been speaking about the decorations and how the entire city is lit up. I'll just move away and ask my camera person to pan and show you the kind of decorations that are now taking place across the city now. What you are seeing now is the Jai Shri Ram. Now this is something, Shiv, that one has been seeing across the country, and this name and the figure of Lord Ram has been illuminated. The arrow that you see there, all this has been illuminated across various buildings here in the city of Ayodhya. The people obviously very excited. They have been staying here for generations. Now there are people who say that their great-great-great-grandfather was someone who used to speak about Ram Rajya, and they believe that they are really, really lucky to be able to see the Ram Lalla idol and also to be able to see such a huge Ram temple coming up in front.